13. Yeah, I'm just messing about. Indiana Jones 007. I was trying out OBS Studios for the first time, and then, like, it was dropping frames like nobody's business, so I went back to the Streamlabs for tonight. I don't know, there's a lot of it I don't understand. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to make the transition. Yeah, just... Yeah, well, OBS is objectively better, but a higher learning curve. Streamlabs is a lower learning curve, but, like, it does a lot of things that people don't like. And there's also, like, less custom... You can't customize it as well. I know there's a lot of stuff I don't get. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because there are really a lot of cool things I can do on OBS. Like transitions. I can't do transitions in Streamlabs. You know, like if you watch a streamer and they like go to a different scene, you're like this screen wipe to the next scene, and it's like, that's awesome. So yeah, spent the day doing an assorted amount of things. It just when you think you're done with moving, there was always something more to do. Like, I was setting up my drums today for the first time ever in like 20 years, which is nice. Oh, good. Like, yeah, and there's still so much more that, like, finally everything 100% is cleaned out of the old place, which is good because I don't need to go back there and mess about. Oh, you're already scared? I'm actually really prepared for my next time I have to move, because everything for the first time in my life is organized into boxes, and it's like I have equivalently made a museum out of my entire life. If everything is organized, I know where it is. If I need to put some, like there's like a couple junk boxes, but like it's an okay amount of junk. Everything has a place now, and it's in a nice, compact, dry place, and it's just, it looks really nice, and you're like, yeah, like you see your life just kind of like piled up into boxes on racks, and you're like, wow, that's my entire life right there. Like the entire everything, the toys, like, and then you like got rid of a lot of things, or some people like took some of them, and you're like, oh, okay, and it's like, my brother sold a lot of my video games and consoles. I had a GameCube once. He sold it, so he went through an eBay phase before like a lot of the games got really valuable. Oh well. It's like, you know, what are you gonna do? I think the logistics of big moves somewhere far where... Oh yeah! Yeah, if you have to move very far, like, especially if it's for like your job or something. That's the rough part, where you have to like move for work. Yeah, going to another state. No, I did not go to another state. I am just in a much, much more comfortable spot, and I have more seclusion. I did start reading a book. I have like going through like some old stuff. I found, oh, let me just go grab them. Like, I'm trying to... In next place, you really want a nice private backyard of nature. I have a beautiful backyard of nature, except I don't, like, it's kind of shared. So it's not mine. And like, once I have a job and a stable income, I can start building my own house on my own land. You want to talk to the birds every morning? I see so many freaking deer. There was wild turkeys. Nature really loves this building, and I love it. It's there's so much nature around here. Anyways, I'm reading Great Fairy Tales of Ireland, and you know, elves and fairies and the fae, they just straight kidnap people. Like they steal your stuff, they kidnap people, and they get mad at you, and you're like, It's like, why do you need to kidnap people? What are you gonna do with, like, okay, there's the one story about the piper, and they wanted him to play for a play, for a banquet or something for the queen, and you know, he did his job, but they didn't let him go afterwards. They didn't like reward him. He had to like listen through the floorboards for like the cavalry of fae on horses to go out into the world to hear their secret password so that he could just leave. Like he did a cool thing where he just like he played his bagpipes to like a very lovely tune for them all to like dance and be merry, and they just left him. They just like, the party's over, and he's just like, what do I do now? Yeah, party's over. They left. He's just there holding his bagpipes, just like, guess I'll sit here. Because you know how it started was he sat on a hill and he started playing his bagpipes just for funsies, and like a menagerie of Oompa Loompas rushed out of a door, picked him up, and then carried him, whisked him through the door, and there's like, we want you to play. We're gonna speak it in this foreign tongue that you can't understand, and if you understand, you have to leave because we don't want to let our secrets be known. But like, well, like, they're not Oompa Loompas. They're like, the picture given was like Oompa Loompa sized fairies. So like, kind of a leprechaunish elf. Like, that's what Ireland's elves are. They're basically Oompa Loompas. But they just like they picked him up, they whisked him through this tiny magical door, and they made him play for them. By the way, Snowpiercer was a sequel to Charlie and I heard there was a sequel to Charlie and Chocolate Factory, and I never read it. I just always knew there was one. And it's like they go back to the island or something because they take the flying device to the island. It's the secret sequel. Snowpiercer. It's a sci-fi dystopian thing. Yeah. I thought there was an actual sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because they went back to the island or something with that flying elevator. You don't know about other sequels? Yeah. When did this book come out? I might be able to read it on stream. Mary McGrogry. Creator Books, New York. This was copyrighted, and it doesn't give me a year. It says MCMLXXIII. That's not a year, that's a bunch of letters. I know it's probably... How do you... What is Ramen Noodles for MCMLXXIII? Roman, I'm just gonna type it out. MCMLXXIII. I know X is 10 in 3, but MCML. I1, V5, X10, L50, C100, D500, M1000. Why would they do this? They're making me do math to figure out a date. MC M L X X I. 1973. MCMLXXII is 1973. Because L is 50. So L plus XX would be 70. Why would they do it like that? That's just ridiculous. I don't know this public domain yet. Okay. I think the copyrights for the life of the author plus something years. Life of the author plus 70 years for works created anonymously. Works made for hire. The copyright term is 95 years from the publication or 120 years from creation, whichever is shorter. Yeah, it hasn't been like 73 this year. It's about 50 years. Not long enough. Irish fairy tales. It was copyrighted in 2006. That's easier to understand. And myths and folklore of Ireland. Oh, alright. This is also in Roman numerals, but now that I know that the code, this is 1975. Well, I'm trying for inspiration, you know. I need to learn about like D&D stuff, monsters. I want to learn more about monsters and folklores and tales because that's how you get inspiration by like even diving into yeah. And Warhammer is its own wonderful deep lore stuff, and that's wonderful. It doesn't really take a lot of place in the Orb Seller's realm. So I'm trying to like I'm just looking for ideas, but also like, yeah, not exactly wizard lore, but I mean like, the orb seller needs more material. He can't always just be sending everyone out for a sandwich. I haven't made a short for the orb seller. No. I have a couple ideas. Things have been just taking up my time, and I get easily distracted. I set up my drums. I don't know how to play them. I've never learned how to play the drums. And I need to adjust my bass drum to be looser. Because I first tightened it up, and I'm like, because I was storing them with the smaller hi-hats. Is that a hi-hat? Like a drum. Not the cymbal hi-hat, but like the little drums that go on top of it. I don't know what you call them. But yeah, I spent like the last couple hours tuning my drums, and the last one to do is the bass one, and like I have to take everything apart to adjust it. So it's just trying to. Yeah. What? How is that a euphemism for anything? I mean, like I'm tuning a drum. You have a key. There's a round thing. There's like screws all around the drum head, and you have like there's a special way to do it because you can do crisscross. You do one side, and then you go all the way to the other side, and you tighten it at the same amount. So you like one turn on one side, one turn on the other. You move a peg over. And then you do the same thing, and you do like a star pattern, and then you're like, yeah. A round thing, A, with screwing once. Oh. You're fishing hard. For a round thing with a screwing on once. I can see it, but you're reaching. You're reaching a little bit too hard. I'm gonna put these books back. The other thing I've been working on, but I don't know where to start. Like, I've almost figured out where to start, but there's a lot to go. I'm trying to get into GTA 5 RP, and I got all the necessary tools, I think. But I don't know where to start. Because like I don't like my goal right now is like I kind of just want to be some schmo. I don't want to join a gang. I don't want to be a cop because that like being a cop in GTA 5 sounds very intensive. I don't want to be like a crazy murderer hobo. I just kind of want to RP and be like a little weirdo. So it's like I don't know which people to join to be like a little weirdo. Maybe like have like work at the burger joint or something. Yeah, open world games is more fun just to skip the plot and just mess around. And yeah, because like there's different levels of RP. Like there's like hyper realistic. You got your 9-to-5 job. You got to do that. I might want to be a medical person in RP. That might be fun. Be one of the doctors, because I think a lot of the interesting things is when people get hurt and then like it follows them back to the hospital. I think that could be fun. I think the doctor route would be fun. I don't know where would be friendly for just starting out, you know. You're role playing in Dark Tide as Judge Dredd. Yeah, I saw so many people playing Dune, and now I don't see anybody playing Dune. But like, at least not the regular people I watch. But it's just like the late game doesn't seem fun. Like it looks like Rust. Like the PvP stuff does not sound the way people describe it. It sounds, and I hate Rust. Not because like I know if people like the intensive PvP and you're like, that's not for me. I like building things up. I don't like people coming and blowing up my base that I'm trying hard to like figure out the game. Like cooperative MMOs are cool. I can get behind those, and you know, but like you're active like, and you have to have like this has to be your cup of tea to be into like the whole Rust kind of gameplay, because it's just like there's not a lot to do in the game besides just attack people, and if you join like not immediately when they do a wipe and nobody has nothing, it's you're going up against established people, and it's just like I tried it once and I'm like, no. I enjoyed watching trap bases for a while. That was fun to watch because like it was crazy inventive and it was just like very interesting. But it's just like, yeah, I don't want to live in that world. It's like watching Warhammer 40k and living in Warhammer 40k. It's that kind of a world. I'm fine watching other people play. I never want to play it again. Oh, because you work so hard and then someone kills you and steals all your stuff, and you're like, oh, what? Why? Yeah, I don't like know people to play video games with. That's also my problem. I think Rust is probably best when you have like an entourage of friends or you're in a guild or something. I need to do stuff. Like I need to finish with I'm booting it up right now. Does this show up? Okay, it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did show up. I'm at the center of the orb! I'm gonna make it smaller and put it up high. That's too little. I want that down here. But the thing I don't have is the trigger timer doesn't work properly. Yeah, in the top left corner, you're supposed to see the timer, but it doesn't. It's too faded. That's one thing I need to do. I also need to put like a command word for like people to know that that it's on. Or I mean like the menu. There's a menu button like DT menu. Let me go boop boop boop. Commands, DT menu. Okay, I need to organize this. I should probably like turn on what I'm actually doing. There we go. It's very quiet. Okay, the music is on. It's just very, very quiet. You're heading into an after-dinner nap. Yeah, I know, and I just turned on the microphoneless ASMR. I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. And I shall get myself some more things to drink. I shall be right back. My mic was muted. So these need the volume raised on them. All the other ones need. Okay, so here's this. So I'm going to. Well, I don't need to copy that. I'm going to comment that out. And then get. Oop. Let's see. Deity menu. Okay. I need to put that. I need to classify this. Because I believe. Okay, what's my normal menu look like? Water, music, mic, other, visual, voice, OG menu. Do I have something for... How's it going, Mr. Roderick McRae? Okay, DT sounds, it probably... DT sounds like a good menu. Possibly. Which one is that? Okay, let's hide that. I am doing fan-frickin-tastic. I set up my drums. They're very loud, so I have to wear like ear protection. I also have no idea how to play the drums. So like for the last couple hours I was learning how to tune them to an acceptable level. DT sounds, that's a good one. DT music. What else do I need? So, okay, string equals DT sounds. Then copy that, paste that. It's the wrong button. Okay, next sound, previous sound, random sound. Okay, I'm gonna put list sound as the first. I'll do sample sound, list sound, next, previous, random. Okay, sound number, I think that should be first. Leah, how you doing? So sound with the numbers, sample sound, list sound, next sound, previous sound, random sound. That's good to hear. DT music, sounds. I don't need a double exclamation point. That'd be redundant and stupid. Copy that. Paste that. I guess I can move that back. I think that's good. I need another menu for... Maybe list should be at the first command, just for like people to understand stuff. I don't know how I should do this. Nah, I probably want it because I want people to try to do the sample sound first before they get the list. Okay, that looks good. I need to add more menus, but those menus look good for right now. What's the next thing I need to do? Oh, I need to get orb display. There's also the timer. Where do I have the timer? I'm gonna be right back. Oh, what am I up to? Cheese crackers. Cheddar and Monterey, like, is it Monterey Jack? I think it's Monterey Jack. Okay, I'm going to turn this back down to like 25 because this is going to get crazy in a minute. Because, well, first I need to fix what's going on here, so I'll turn that back up. Text input 3. I think this handles menu 3 items. Timer inputs. Okay, yes. This minute, like, divide by 100. Item 3 or 4? What's item 3 or 4? Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're asking about the coding. I am, well, right now you're listening to the microphoneless ASMR. That is, you are able to access it right now. You can change the sound. Here, let me show you the menu command. Actually, let me minimize this and restart it because I did a change that makes it better. Put that down there for now. Where is it? DT menu. Yeah, DT men. There we go. I really should make myself some tea. And DT sounds. And DT music. Lovely. I probably don't need the the numbers. But it helps, I think. Right now they're fine. Change input. Oh, I'll add some music. Input does not equal 0. This should be multiplied by 100. But that probably messes. Okay, I'm gonna comment it out. I'm going to copy it. Do I even need that there? Because that gets updated anyways. Yeah, I don't think I need that. So I'll get rid of the you guys. However, okay, let me see if this breaks everything first. Nope. However, ghost emitter should be times 100. Okay, hold on. Okay, so how do I update it? Because, okay, you first get this number. Finally trigger the next number, music volume, it's okay. This gets that number. Random timer minimum. And you get that divided by 100. Okay, this is a locking mechanism. That closes the thing. It sets blinking. I don't think this does anything anymore. Because I moved it somewhere. Okay. This is going to break it. And I don't know why. Oh, I did make a digital orb, so let me change these back. Maybe I just need to... Okay, what was the problem? Execution error, object times letter times 100. Let me try something. Paste that there, but I'll take this away. Copy that. And we'll take you, copy it, paste. $23,000. Okay. Put the trigger timer up. I'm waiting for the timer to run out. Why did it go to 300? I am confused. Random time for next trigger. Trying to understand a thing here. Alright, I don't understand at all. Step. As random trigger timer. If random trigger is true, do this. Fix next trigger timer. And base times that, so does the emitter change? It shouldn't change. I don't think it's changing. Okay, this makes it do the correct thing. But when I try to minimize it, it doesn't do the correct thing. to explain it to you guys who don't know what I'm doing, I'm taking a number. The number's really big, but it's not actually big. It just writes it out really big. Except I want it to display small, and I want to input it, and I want to change it into a similar small number, and then convert it back to a big number, because if we go back to here, this 1,000 is actually 10 seconds. And I need to get, because there's no decimal point on the display, I want to get rid of the second half of that, but it's not letting me do that. Okay, I have a simple idea that's probably wrong. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Comment this out. What if I... What number am I sending if I do this? Because... Okay, no, it didn't like that. Why didn't it, why was that not? That affected the draw number, so draw, text over 3. No, I know you don't know. It's I'm looking at the error report. Line 4. So this is the line that doesn't draw. Why don't you like... Okay. This might be the problem. Copy that. I'm gonna paste it, comment it out, and just display it as it is. I have made progress. It may not look like I made progress, but I have made progress. So, if So if I do this now, stop making me. So I keep going back and forth and doing this. Why did just why? What did I do wrong? You can, I don't think you can see what I did. Oh, you can see what I did. I broke it somehow. No, that's broken. Okay. Oh no. Alright. So this needs that for right now, and I don't know why. Oh, the music's not on, that's why. I'm listening to... It's like, this music isn't changing volume. Okay, yeah, that's still doing the thing. Trigger timer on, off, sample triggers, alright. That's 2 seconds. That should be 20 seconds, but it's giving me 11 for some reason. Oh, okay, so that explains that. Because 200 seconds is 2 minutes, and it's like on an interval of 60. Okay, that explains why it's not just saying 200. Okay, the timer's actually giving me seconds in seconds' sake. My head hurts. This shouldn't be this difficult. At least it works now. That was the most important thing. It does not convert well. Because everything's I put in gets multiplied by 60. It's divided by 100 and then multiplied by 60. No, it's still really stupid, and I don't know why it's not working. I basically need to write it out on paper, follow every step, and then it'll make sense eventually. I need to do other things. This is a daytime problem, but it's functional, and that's the most important thing. It actually does what I want it to do, but not easily. It's saved. I can just go somewhere else. I could goof off some more, I guess. I've goofed off with not a lot. It's 11 o'clock. I should probably start ASMR now. It's been 1:20. Okay. Alright, I shall be right back. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Boop.